Good morning, everybody. So I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this to pretty much everybody out here, but let's get into it. Or I've talked about this too. But so I've been developing PureSkill.gg, which is an automated, artificially intelligent video game coach. We take data, pull it apart, analyze that with statistics, machine learning, and tell the player what they're doing wrong and how to fix it. So just to start things off, I always get all these kinds of questions, just to contextualize where we are and what we're doing. We formed in May of this year, so about 6 months old. I've been working with the data for about 2 years. There are 3 co-founders. We all met in grad school, so there's 2 people with physics PhDs, 1 master's. Right now we're currently bootstrapped, and we are pre-launch, so there's no physical product out there yet. And you know, I really want to do this for every video game, but right now we're concentrating on Counter-Strike. We're very close to being able to actually get that into people's hands, get our MVP out there finally. And then the monetization here would just be a monthly subscription for the people playing these games. Okay, so for what we're building here, it only really makes sense for a certain type of gamer. And so if you look up you know, how many gamers are out there, you'll see some statistic like 2/3 of Americans are gamers. And that's a bit misleading because they fall into these different categories. And so there was this marketing report by EE that broke gamers into different segments. And so, right, you got super gamers, console warriors, transitionals, easy accessors, daily dabblers, and incidental players. And really, the gamer that I'm talking about today is the super gamer. So this is defined as somebody spending 5 or more hours a week on non-mobile games. But when you segment it like that, on average, these types of people spend 22 hours a week playing games. So that number for America, there are 30 million people falling into this category. So it's a pretty decent sized market. And so I just want to talk about a little why would anybody play games for that long, right? So video games are really fulfilling people's needs. So there's obviously entertainment, they're fun to play, but it's also a social thing. This is how you interact with your friends, interact with you know, strangers to accomplish a goal. You know, these games are broken into multiplayer games in particular. You'll play a new match after 30 minutes. So winning feels really good. And so this gives you this sense of accomplishment that you just don't get typically every day. And so from the data I've gathered, I know that these people are very, very passionate about these games. Thousands and thousands of hours spent on one game. And the communities behind these are very, very strong. And so they'll, you know, these gamers just produce for free, you know, vibrant discussions, wikis, forums, videos, and it's really part of somebody's identity. So I just wanted to emphasize why do people play these games? Why would they ever even buy a coach? I found it a little bit difficult to get exact numbers, but people watching esports is a pretty good metric. I just wanted to show that it's a very specific audience, but it's also on the rise. And so what exactly are we doing to these players' data? And so we're downloading their replay file. I want to emphasize that's not a video, that's not something through an API, it's an actual reproduction of what happened in that match. And so if you can extract that data, you get a perfect description, you know, in the data sense of what happened during the match. And so transform that into machine readable formats, engineer these outputs into something we can really look at, and then analyze the data with AI. Not only finding mistakes, but also finding your good plays. I don't know if anybody's ever played sports out there, but your coach doesn't only tell you bad things you did. They also say, you know, good job out there, you did, you know, X, Y, Z correct. They're not somebody who just says, oh, you run 20 miles an hour, you need to run a little faster, so I don't know, whatever. But they don't just like tell you statistics, right? And so it's really trying to emulate a coach who's got your back Right, and then at the end of it, I'll wrap it all up into a nice little package saying, you know, do these exercises and you'll get better. Okay. And so this idea was really cool about 2 years ago. There were not very many people doing it. And within the last year, a huge number of people started doing this. And so, yeah, this is definitely an incomplete list. And for some reason, they all do these spiderweb plots, which are difficult to understand and analyze. But so my problem has become that this space is crowded, actually. And so in doing this, I figured out that I started this on Counter-Strike because that's the game I know, and expanding to other games is difficult. I came up with how can I compete with Mobile Linux or Dream Teams? These guys have 3 million, 15 million in VC funding. It's difficult to compete. And since it's our IP, this analysis, it comes off as a black box. You can't really explain it without giving away your secrets. And some of these competitors kind of don't know what they're doing. I've seen very misleading statistics or incorrect analyses. And these games update all the time, so there would be a huge effort to keep this code up to date and maintained. So, how much time do I have left? Is that 6 minutes?
Yeah.
It goes fast, doesn't it?
Yeah. So my solution for this was to actually open source my data extraction, my data engineering, as well as my data set. And then what I will do is allow third parties to submit analyses. We do quality control to make sure that it's good, valid, how it is. We have to explain how it works, reveal how it works. The details are, but basically you have all these parts of this, and then this part with the AI is like the most complicated, difficult part. So that's closed. This can be closed source and open source everything else, and it's not really. Okay, so.